Oh, my heart just started beating really fast. So I asked you a question on the last cruise about a relationship I was in, and he was there on the cruise with me. We've been together for 6 years. We have a business together. He wanted variety, and I didn't. And so your answer was, well, you can go create whatever you want. And you also said, if you guys start focusing on only what you want and not what is, then everything will work itself out. Well, we weren't able to do that at all. I mean, we had so much momentum going, it was crazy. So he just moved out, and I don't really know what it is. It's kind of an evolving relationship now, but we still have to work together. So we do business together all day long. And it's a very interesting situation because I'm constantly being reminded of what is. And
well, then you've put yourself in an extremely difficult position to find new thoughts. Under those conditions, it's logical that the momentum will continue because most of your thoughts are coming in response to what you're observing. So you're sort of putting yourself in a place of testing yourself to see how much you can focus around that. In other words, your inner being is always guiding you along the path of least resistance, and so all that's happened is that there's a whole lot of resistance that your inner being is guiding you around, but you can still be guided around it. You just have to kind of step back away from it. Have you decided that you're not trying to make anything happen relative to a relationship?
When I had step one moments when he was talking about what he wants, and I was sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, how amazing would it be to be with a man that just wants to go, so deep and have this incredible soul connection, and we can travel the world together. And
Do you believe that your relationship with this person has put more content into your vortex?
1,000%.
And do you believe that that vortex is an operating, functioning, vibrational thing, and that your inner being is involved? And do you believe that something wonderful is coming from that and that you will know it when you see it?
The second I think of a relationship again, I think I get scared, and I don't want that. My freedom's gone.
And so this is a perfect example of what we've been talking about all day here today. You did your job. You put things into the vortex. The vortex is culminating. It's becoming more and more. It's coming to the point of recognition. You get a glimpse of it, and as soon as you get a glimpse of it, you let the recent reality keep you from realizing the new thought. But it won't keep happening. In other words, you'll adjust into the new environment. You'll become accustomed to the way these thoughts feel. What we want you to focus upon are these facts. That relationship did cause you to put more in your vortex than all other relationships put together. Your vortex is in a stronger, more active place than it has ever been. Your inner being is more actively involved in it because your desire is stronger. Because of all of the stuff that you were living, it's just a more dynamic place. There's been more focus upon it, and so it is ripe and ready. And ideas are occurring to you, and almost the moment that they come, you kill them with your concern. But at least you know that you are doing that. You said those words to us before we said those words to you. So would it be easier for you to allow yourself to get into the receptive mode and receive what your vortex is offering if you weren't working every day with that person? Yes, we believe that it would be. You would be less likely to disallow the new thought if you weren't faced with the results of the old thoughts. Isn't that interesting? When you're faced right now with the results of the old thoughts you thought, it's hard for you to take new thoughts in the face of that. That's why separation is easier to clear your head. It is easier to get into a place where you can really, really find out what the vision is now as a result of what's been going on. But you've never liked easy. And most of you don't either. Most of you don't mind a little extra focus. It's going to be all right, but it's not going to be instantly the way you want it to be because there is a little bit of a holdup. We can tell you that what you want, what you have come to the conclusion that you want, is perceivable by you. You're just, as you said, afraid to let yourself go there because the past experience is still so active in your vibration. And that's why we encourage anything that can cause you to focus more easily. Get your attention off of it.
How much time would you say it takes to allow momentum to subside?
Somewhere in this range, from none to eternity. Because It's like wanting to get a signal from a transmitting tower, and you've got your tuner sitting there, and they're broadcasting on 98.7, and you've got it sitting there on 98.2, 3. How long is it going to take before I hear the song? It's going to take as much time as it takes you to turn the knob. But how long is it going to take me to turn the knob? Well, that's up to you. What's keeping you from turning the knob? Well, I just remember everything that I was living on this other channel, and I just want to keep regurgitating that for a while. I'm not ready to let go of that. I'm not ready to stop remembering what was being broadcast on that channel. So how long is it going to take before I get to this other station? As long as it takes you to turn the knob. What's keeping me from turning the knob? Your attention to where you've been and your attention to where you are. It really is that simple. It is as simple as saying, I want to feel good, and therefore I'm not going to think the thoughts that don't feel good. But those thoughts that don't feel good have momentum, and so they've sort of got hold of you. So you just got to get creative about this and go work with somebody else. Because there's a part of you who is still not sure that you made the right decision. And that's why you're still hanging on to that.
It's true.
Yeah.